Hi, well, it's come to a close of 2012 here on Rick's Corner and Rick's Tips of the Week, and I made a little list of 13 resolutions that I think I'm going to follow for the new year, and maybe you can learn from it, because there's certain things that we want to do to improve ourselves and improve our lives. And every year, people make resolutions and they don't keep them. They just follow them for like a month and then that's it. But I have a solution to that, and so this is what I think we should do. Number one, and I've said this before, you always wake up with a smile on your face. It's going to be a great day. When you wake up with a smile, you can't be mad and you can't be negative. You start your day off right and it follows through all the way. How many times have you got up in the morning and you drop something, you drop this, and then you say, oh man, and then the whole day's negative? Well, wake up with a smile and it won't be. I've tried this, it works. Have a daily schedule. When you get up, know your plan. Know what you're going to do. You keep a journal. I said this before, you keep a checkbox. Get all those things done. That's your daily schedule. Then you'll be successful at those things you need to accomplish. You have a list and a checklist for all projects. I do this now. Daily diet. How many of us say, oh man, we got to lose weight. We're going to start a diet next week. We're going to wait till the new year. Well, it is the new year. So what you got to do is you got to do that on a daily basis. You don't do it on a monthly. You don't say, oh man, I got to watch my diet for the next 6 months. You do it by the day. Take one meal at a time. You sit down to eat. If you go out, you order properly. You know what you're going to eat, what you're going to get away with, and what you can't. If you do one meal at a time, it's much easier than scouting out the whole week and having your food ready all week. This works too. Now, this is a good one. I've said this before. Number 4, evict people who are living in your brain rent-free, losers, who drain you, who use you, who want you for everything, but they give nothing in return. They just drain you for information. They drain you for your time. They take and take and take, and it just ruins your day. Get rid of those people. Evict them. They're not paying rent in here. Let them go. That's very important to do, because you are judged by the people you hang with, and water seeks its own level. You want to seek higher level people. 5, if you're training, train with intensity. Go to the gym, get in, get out. Don't sit around and BS with everybody. Do each set, each rep, make it count. I see people throwing the weights around and they're not even thinking about what they're doing, and they say, gee, I'm not making any progress. Every rep counts. It's not just throwing 3 reps up and doing 10 and then 7 of them don't work. Make each one work, bringing it up and letting it down. This is very important. This is old school. I said this before, but when you start a project, finish it. If you have an idea, follow through. You say you have this idea to do this, you have this idea to do that. Well, put it into action. Make it happen. Keep that in your checklist. If you follow through with that idea, it might become a great idea. It might become a great thing for you. So if you decide that you want to try something, at least try it. Everything is mind over matter. If you don't have a mind, then it really doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is your brain tells your body what to do. And I've said this also. If you walk into the gym and you lifted 300 pounds yesterday and you knew you could do it, and if you don't do it today, your mind failed you. Your mind just doesn't want to do it. Sure, you get tired, you get depression, you just get down. You get overkill, overload on thinking. So you take that day off. But your mind does tell you. Your mind can either make you or break you. So if you keep a good attitude and you know you can do something, then you do it. The other thing is gossip. Gossip in the gyms, gossip outside of the gyms, bashing others, making people feel lousy so it makes yourself feel better. That's unnecessary. Everybody has a good side. I've met a lot of people who have problems and you want to say, oh my God, this one, this and that, and those are the ones I say I evict from my brain. Well, there's also a good side to everything. If you can find it, look for the good side on people. They all have it. Everybody has a good side. Maybe they have issues because of their insecurity or whatever, but there are good things about some people. So don't bash them. Never think no. Like I said before, you got to be positive. Sure, you're going to have roadblocks in life. We all have them. We go around them. Even driving down the street with the road construction and roadblocks, I always find different detours. Well, you can find different detours in your line of work or in your daily life, and you find out things that work for you. If you're in a gym, that equipment's being used, that piece is being used, that piece is being used. Oh, there's another one you can supplement for it, and you move on with your project. Think outside the box. Don't be so conservative and structured that you got to stay within a confine or something. I do another talk show and they always say, stick to content. No, I want to go outside that box. I want to bring something new in, something people haven't heard or seen, and be creative with it. It makes you better at what you do. It lets you find out who you are and how creative you can be. So think outside the box. You don't have to be structured like that. Humor. Humor's key. Have fun. Make people laugh. Laugh about everything, because that life is short. You can't be so serious. You've got to go on and make fun out of things and have a good time and have people around you enjoy yourself. And you always go to bed with a smile because you had a great day. Humor is key to youth, and it will keep you much younger if you laugh about stuff. Respect yourself and respect others. Self-respect, there's a lot of people who don't. They have very low self-esteem. They have no self-respect. I meet a lot of people like that. I try to bring them up. I try to find the good side and make them think better about themselves. And you have to respect others as well. I raised 3 kids. I respect them. They respect me. You know why? Because I respect their opinions. Their opinions are important to me. They're not just kids. They're adults now. But even as kids, they gave me great ideas. And I use those ideas. So I have respect for them, and they have respect for me because I treat them that way. The last thing I want to say is on my 13th resolution is follow your passion. I've had a very, very full life. I've been able to do almost everything I've ever set out to do, and I'm not done yet, but I've been passionate about everything. I was passionate about pro wrestling, bodybuilding, my artwork, my music, my designing, my airbrushing, my silk screening. Everything I've done, I've been passionate. I mean, I did it because I loved it. I didn't do it for money, although money came from it, but it wasn't my main goal. The main thing was I loved what I do. And so if you find that thing that you like in life and it's you're passionate about it, don't put it off. Do it. You might have a job that you don't like, but you might have a passion for something else on the side. Work that passion, because that might turn into your job. And then it doesn't become a job anymore. It's a passionate thing. So those are my 13 resolutions for the new year. Maybe they'll rub off on you and maybe you can do something with them. But I think they're good and I think they work. And I'm certainly going to implicate them first thing in the morning. In fact, I already have. I'm already going to have dinner tonight and it's going to be good, but no more carbs. I'm done with that stuff. So have a happy new year from Rick's Corner. I'm Rick Drasin. I love you guys, and 2013 is going to be the key. It's going to be what's going to happen, but think of what you have to do. Think about what I told you, and make it work for you. I love you guys, and stay tuned for more Rick's Corners.
It's rickdrasin.com. He is the equalizer, baby. See you next time.